If you're from Wisconsin, Trump needs you. If you're not from Wisconsin, Trump needs you. We have a special assignment today that we all have to get involved in. It involves Wisconsin, and it actually affects Trump and the rest of America. Welcome to the Jug Channel. I'll explain to you. Your help is needed. This election is not over. I'm going to first take you to Trump's message. This is about you voting or getting your friends to vote. President Donald Trump endorses Brad Schimel. Why? Schimel. Brad Schimel. Why? Here's Donald Trump, Wisconsin. There are very important election for the state Supreme Court on April 1st, and early voting is now underway. Brad Schimel is running against radical left liberal Susan Crawford, who has repeatedly given child rape, women beaters, and domestic abusers light sentences. She is the hand-picked voice of the leftists who are out to destroy your state and country. And if she wins, the movement to restore our nation will bypass Wisconsin. All voters who believe in common sense should get out and vote early for Brad Schimel. Vote early. Brad Schimel, Wisconsin. We're not done yet. I got to tell you guys about the great Scott Presler. He's a giant gay man who registers people, and he is saving America. It's super important for me to highlight his work. Watch this. Okay. This is Scott Presler on Twitter. Let me be perfectly clear, he says. If Wisconsin doesn't elect conservative Brad Schimel on April 1st, the liberal court will redraw congressional maps. So see, this affects the Congress, an entire branch of our government. Republicans will lose at least 2 House seats going into 2026. We only have a 1 House advantage as it is. And we're going to lose 2 House seats if they redraw these districts. If you care, get everyone you know out to vote. Now, here's the enemy, Hakeem Jeffries, saying the exact opposite.
In Wisconsin, that's a 50-50 race because we know Wisconsin's a 50-50 state.
Yeah.
And we have a strong Democratic candidate. Whoever wins is going to determine who has the majority in the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Why is that important? Because there are gerrymandered congressional lines right now in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a 50-50 state, as I mentioned, but there are 6 Republicans and only 2 Democrats out of an 8-person delegation because the line.
So listen, this is about the district lines that a judge can redraw. And that's why we have to make sure that Schimel is one of those judges. You have to vote April 1st or get one of your Wisconsin friends to vote April 1st because Hakeem Jeffries just gave you the plan. It's 6-2 right now, Republican to Democrat judges. They want to change change the districts so they can pick up 2 more seats, redraw them, and Republicans lose Wisconsin Senate.
Lines are broken.
Right.
And as soon as possible, we need to be able to revisit that and have fair lines. The only way for that to be even a significant possibility is if you have an enlightened Supreme Court. And so I think that's an incredibly important race.
If you have an enlightened Supreme Court. He's going back to the Enlightenment. But wait, our guy is in trouble. The conservative Schimel is down like 5 points. Big Democrat deep blue money is coming out. And you know me, I believe in us, the people. It is our responsibility. Don't look to someone else to do something. We have to do this, and we're going to do this. We're going to help Scott Presler. Now, here he is on the Democrats flipping seats. This is the most important thing because some of us are sitting on our laurels just going, yay, Trump won. It's not enough. Trump's going to be in trouble if he loses the Senate. This is back on Scott Presler's Twitter again. Breaking. The Democrats flipped a state Senate seat in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, from red to blue. Now, this is one of the ones where Scott's already gone out going door to door for days and days and weeks, and we lost it. Why? This is even a heavily Republican district. Democrats won in early voting handily. Guys, we have to start embracing early voting. There's a lot of talk on our side. Too many people talk about day one, on paper only, da-da-da-da-da. That's destroying our elections until that gets implemented. We're going to lose every election until that gets implemented, because the Democrats are still doing simply early voting and mail-in voting, while Republicans waited to vote on day one, on one day. So this one-day voting stuff, guys, it's not time to do that yet. So don't show your protest by not voting early. If it's too late now, this is an April 1st vote coming up. That's why I'm giving you guys the red alert. You're going to tell your friends. This is in Pennsylvania. Republicans lost by 482 votes. That's nothing. If we only embraced mail-in ballots, we'd have smoked that one. I hope we learn from this, but he has his doubts. I strongly encourage Republicans to request mail-in ballots, especially for these off-year elections. And he does give you this link that's for Pennsylvania. I'm going to give you guys the link for Wisconsin. Now, here's the candidate, how he's in trouble. I wanted to show you his face. Let me get me down here in a smaller picture on the corner. New poll finding conservative Brad Schimel down 5 points to the liberal in Wisconsin Supreme Court race. That's Susan Crawford has 48%. She's up 5. Brad Schimel has 43%. Last polled was Crawford up 13. So we are carving into that by quite a bit. She's lost 8 points since the last poll. So it is turning around. If Republicans come out, this can still go to Schimel. Now here's Schimel's face. Just wanted to give you a face behind the man. This is Scott Presler at the kickoff in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This shows you how enthusiastic and amazing he is with the people.
Hey everybody, this is Scott Presler. We are here in Brown County and Green Bay, and we have a message. We are going to come out on April 1st and elect Brad Schimel to the Wisconsin Supreme Court.
He does these great public events. We're going to get Brad Schimel to the Supreme Court. Here's the big one. This is in Wisconsin. I'm asking you, please vote early for Brad Schimel. This is Brittany Kinzer. And yes to voter ID is also on the ballot. You can find early voting location here. Here's the website. I'm going to put it down in the description for you to send to your friends and for you yourself to click on. This is how you search. This is My Vote Wisconsin. You can vote absentee in person. You can search by address. This has your street address, apartment number, city, and zip code. You have to fill this out and get involved. And most of all, send this episode or send the link to your friends. And I mostly want my audience, you yourself, if you're in Wisconsin, you absolutely have to vote April 1st. Take your little driver's license, take it to a voting booth, say, look, I need to vote. Even if they won't let you, say, look, I need to vote. You give me my vote. I'm an American citizen. Here's my ID. If they won't do that, you have to contact all of this. Click that link to get your absentee ballot, to get your early votes. There's precinct leaders that will drive you to voting booths. Say, I need help. I can't get to one. I need someone to pick me up, or I need help figuring all this out. I don't know what to do. Do it today. Do it now. That's the message of this video. We got to save Wisconsin. We got to help Presler and Trump to get Brad Schimel in Wisconsin. I'm Doug.